part 33 of Build Your Own McLaren. In this issue we're going to be assembling the induction box and attaching the rear panel to the injector cover. First we take the injector cover and the rear panel that we did in the last issue. We need to apply some ABS adhesive on the rear. And then this glues this way around. You can see the red band there, and it's to match the band on that side. So I'm just going to stick a little bit of glue on the back of there. Right, so we get the right way around. Just going to line them up. Push it on and just hold it for 10 to 20 seconds until the adhesive goes off. Okay. That's looking all right. Next we take the left and right halves of the induction box. These will then go together like that. There's a three holes and 3 lugs that locate. So I'm just going to put some adhesive across the edges and then we'll glue it together. Just put a bit in the inside edge. And then we'll just locate them. Just hold it together for 30-40 seconds until the adhesive goes off. Next we take the induction box and we stick it on top of the induction box cover. So we screw that together with E-type screws. Right, is that issue now complete? Issue 34 of Build Your Own McLaren. We're going to be assembling the engine cover. Next we need to take the gold reflectors. So on the rear I've marked a 10mm line from each edge on both gold reflectors. Then we need to take them between your fingers and thumbs and just wrinkle them up, not the where we marked the 10mm in, not in that area. So just right, both gold reflectors are being wrinkled. We now need to cut along the lines that we marked previously. We take the injector unit that we did previously, then the gold reflectors will stick to the side. So we've got to put them on, but put them on sort of gently, that we don't actually take the creases out that we've just put back into the paper. So we do the same at both sides, and then we'll have to just then, once that's on, we just have to trim around the edges. So I'm just gonna peel back the paper on the gold reflector. I'm going to start from this edge just before the curve, and just below the red line. Just make sure you put it on straight. Okay, so I'm just going to pat that down. I've still got the wrinkles in it, and then I'm just going to trim the bottom corner there with a scalpel. That side's done, and we do exactly the same for the other side. Right, so that part is complete. Issue 35 of Build Your Own McLaren. In this issue we're going to be assembling the engine covers. Next we're going to install the lower engine covers. You can see this lower wishbone. This goes round there, but we need to remove the screw on this upper wishbone for this edge to slip under there. So if we just unscrew this, pop off there, we then pop that and the wishbone, that will slide that in there, and then we'll screw that back down, and that will just hold that in position. As you can see, there's a slight recess there for this upper wishbone to go in. So we just make sure it's back over the little pin, and then we'll put the E-screw back in. Here we are. So that side's done. We'll do exactly the same on the other side. So first of all, if we undo the upper wishbone, take the screw side, lift that up, then you'll see that the shape on the wishbone there fits into that groove. So what we've got to do is this lower wishbone will go into there. So we just need to jiggle that around a little bit, and then this will go. So we lift the wishbone up, there we are. As we move it out the way, it just slides in. And then we'll just make sure that is back on the pin, and we'll put the screw back in. Okay, so they're both done on that side. Next we take the injection unit that we did on a previous issue. There's two legs here and there's some legs there, and it fits. I don't know if you can see that over there. So what we got to do is put some super glue on those pins, and then we super glue that on top. So I get some glue. Grab that, make sure the pins are located as the correct orientation. Just going to check the gap on both sides. That is actually down square. Okay, that looks all right. So I'm going to set that aside to dry. And that's the end of this issue. Welcome to issue 36 of Build Your Own McLaren. Today we're going to start assembling the underbody. Right, I forgot to actually film this bit, but all we were doing was cutting these two strips off from some sprue and gluing them in with some ABS adhesive. So that's the top of it and the bottom.